My name is Jack Robinson from Global View Systems, and I'm just going to give you a brief demonstration today of the Watchkeepe Plus, the only wireless bridge navigation watch alarm system available on the global market. Now, a bridge navigation watch alarm system is a system that is required by law. It is mandated by the IMO, MCA and SOLAS. Firstly, just to run through the regulations. So currently already required on all new builds, but this will also now be required on all yachts over 500 gross tonnes by the 1st of July 2013, and then on all yachts over 150 gross tonnes by the 1st of July 2014, or the first survey thereafter. Now, let me just talk you through the Watchkeepe Plus and really its unique attributes. Now, firstly, this is a wireless system, so no cables leads to a large reduction in the costs and also reduces the disruption that this will cause on board the yacht. This can be installed very easily. It can be flush mounted or bracket mounted. I'll just give you a quick run through of the system itself. Now, what we've done here is the master control unit. We've integrated both so that this acts as the first reset button. This also acts as the first audible alarm, so everything is there within the bridge. Now, the secondary alarm, again, there needs to be 3 alarm systems on board. The secondary alarm will be an audible unit such as this. The only part that needs to be visual is this particular part here. So you could simply have a hole with this being the only visual part. So you would, for example, have this, of course, has to be on the bridge. Then this would be for the first mate or the captain, and then this would be in the crew quarters. Now, if this first alarm is not responded to, of course it will default to the secondary alarm that will go off, and if that is not responded to, it will go to the tertiary alarm. This contact button is an optional button which we have created. This is generally for very large bridges going into the chart area, simply so you don't have to stand up and reset this. We do offer also PIRs, so infrared movement sensors, which will allow the system to reset itself automatically, and we can also have a series of bridge integration sections. So essentially we could be integrated into the radar, to various pieces of equipment on the bridge, and when you use those pieces of equipment, they will reset themselves automatically. Now, this is counting down to 3 minutes, but the regulated maximum amount is 12 minutes. I've simply set this for purposes of demonstration. Now, as you can see, this now has gone into a warning phase, as you can see by these orange lights here. This will then flash. It will give you a warning of 15 seconds, and then it will go audible. Should you not respond, it will go to the following alarm. You can also dim the lights or have them integrated to the bridge so that the lights dim automatically. This will now go audible, so we'll just demonstrate that and how to do a reset. This first MCU here has so essentially acts as the first audible alarm, has now gone audible. Should you not respond to this, it will default to the secondary alarm. And again, should you not respond to that alarm, it will default to the tertiary. So I will now execute a reset. And I will also demonstrate to you that this is fully wireless and is running on a mesh encrypted wireless network. Now, that means this has been laboratory tested. It is NCA approved, it has the IMO wheel mark, and has been tested under laboratory conditions. We went through kinetic testing, which is very hard to get. It's a military grade of testing. Now, this is simply telling me that this is disconnected at the moment. This actually has a battery life in audible mode of 20 hours, and the regulations state only 6. Now, this is still fully functional, and should this run through its cycle, this will again go audible. So as you can imagine, this is communicating with the central device. On very large yachts, we can install repeaters to sling the signal, but again, the costs are dramatically lower, which is obviously a huge benefit considering that the system itself is so aesthetically pleasing. Now, the final part with this that's very important to understand is simply that we can have this installed absolutely anywhere in the world. We have distributors and agents everywhere from the US to every major country in Europe and all the way over to Australia and New Zealand. So should you wish to have a demonstration of this system or get an inquiry about having one of these systems installed on your particular yacht, then do contact myself which is jack.robinson@globalviewsystems.co.uk. Or a far easier method is you can just type in wireless BNWAS, so wireless BNWAS, into any Google search engine, or Watchkeepe plus BNWAS into any Google search engine, and you will find this particular system. Thank you very much for watching this demonstration today. I'm Jack Robinson from Global View Systems.